Wow, you really want the camera.
Straight cut you out. All right.
Welcome back to the pod. Is someone coming?
Wait, are we...
What?
Well, how do we start?
I started.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to always say welcome back.
We need
because I believe in ourselves so much that the people are coming to rewatch. There's no initial watch, it's always a rewatch.
You're already trusting that people will come to rewatch. I don't even know if I'm coming back.
What? You're a founding member. You can't abandon ship like that.
Well, I feel like I'm swinging out of shot. It doesn't really matter.
The shop don't need to see you.
What? Well, see, now I don't want to come back.
But just
okay,
you've definitely dealt with worse from me. Like I've said worse.
Right. Well, you need to introduce what the pod is.
You
wrote it down because you forgot the name.
That's not. No, I want to be a journalist, so
okay.
I'm making notes.
Well, we're not journalists. We're just talking shit, right?
Everyone starts from somewhere. And journalists talk shit, and then they write shit, and then they become politicians and do shit.
Yeah. Okay. Right. But do you know what we've not done? Say the name of the pod, or said what our names are.
That's why I wrote introduce ourselves.
All right. Okay.
I knew this would happen, so that's why we need to stay on task.
Right.
Okay. The pod is called either Rolling Downhill or Rolling Down the Hill.
Rolling down the hill.
You want Rolling Down the Hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Add the. It's cleaner.
It's cleaner. Okay. But I feel like Rolling Downhill is just like, it's 2 words, it's short and snappy.
Rolling downhill. Rolling down the hill. No, rolling down the hill's more fun in my idea.
Okay, yeah.
What do you think? Leave a comment.
A like and subscribe.
Well, where are we posting this? Is it like and subscribes, or is it a heart and...
Even if it's just audio, we can post it to YouTube.
That's true.
Like, subscribe, follow, stalk.
Okay, so you've introduced the name of the show.
Mm.
And our names are Jack.
I don't know why I stumbled there. I'm Ruqayyah.
Why did you stumble?
I don't know if I should say Jill.
Oh, well, should we explain the name, why it's called Rolling Down the Hill?
Yes, that would actually...
Should we explain it? Or should we just let them try and figure it out?
No, because I wanted us to do some intro before we descended into mayhem.
Okay, we've already descended into mayhem, so I think... All right.
Alongside the fact that Jack's microphone, he purposely chose the bigger microphone because he's a narcissist. And I definitely feel... There was a phallic intention, there's an overcompensation thing. Let's hold them up.
Well, you wouldn't be compensating for anything.
Oh, I don't need to compensate. Right. You do. That's why you've got the microphone.
Well, you shouldn't have any microphone.
Because you think women should be silent.
Why did I agree to this? Right, okay.
Guys, auditions are open for me to have a new co-host if anyone wishes.
We've just started.
Yeah, but okay. You're already showing hatred and a wish to not be here, and I can't have that energy on the pod.
I'm not showing. How could I show wish to not to be here?
You just said I don't know why I agreed. No, I'm not coming back.
No, I'm not. If I've got, look at my mic.
Yeah, you want everyone to look at your mic.
I do want everyone to look at my mic because it's a big ass mic, and I'm holding it away from my mouth a lot, and I'm not using it properly. But it's a big ass mic. This shows that I want to be here more than you. You guys, I'm gonna cut back to you saying, I don't know if I'm coming back. And then you're going to look like a damn fool. Well, when I edit, it's not going to be in it at all. But
you'll still look like a damn fool no matter what.
I won't look like a damn fool. You'll look like a damn fool because you don't know how to edit.
That's true, but I'll learn.
You'll learn just for this.
I will. I believe in this.
Cap cut.
Like, guys, when are we going to interview for Mark Jacobs?
What? Who's Mark Jacobs?
You know Mark, like, he's in the Society.
Oh, is he? Should we cut this back?
That's crazy. No.
I actually don't know who that is.
No, he's not in the Society. He's chill.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Who is he?
He's just a guy.
Oh, what, it goes to the uni?
No, he don't go here.
Well, what the fuck are you talking about? Who's Mark Jacobs?
I think it's funny that you don't know.
Is that a celebrity?
Kinda. Sound it out.
Mark.
Wait, do you believe it's spelled with a K or a C?
I was thinking a C.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you mean Mark or Jacob?
Mark?
Oh, K.
But it's spelled with a C. Yeah, he's one of them.
Right, who
French,
is he?
maybe. He's just it's a fashion design brand. You know, like...
Oh, I have heard of that.
Yeah.
Mark Jacoby.
Daisy, 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 Daisy. That's that one advert. Daisy, 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 Daisy.
I don't know this.
It's the perfume Daisy. And then it's just these models going, Daisy, 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 Daisy. I mean, it worked. Like, I know Daisy by Marc Jacobs. One time I went to the Lake District and there was this one friend who, like, I always lie to. Well, not lie. Play her as a fool. And so basically, I would just say a joke kind of, but it's like a lie. And she would always believe me. And I'm like, goddamn girl.
You do that with me.
Yeah, I literally just did it. I just did it. But the thing is, because I always think when I'm doing that little lie, I put on a voice. But it turns out everyone I've ever talked to, they're like, my voice sounds the exact same. But in my head, it's like a little voice. I put on a little voice. Like it's just a slight intonation. But no, everyone's like, I sound the exact same.
You've got that thing, don't you, where like you can't see images in your head.
I can't imagine.
What's it called?
Aphantasia.
Aphantasia. So you can't see anything.
Well, like
if you do the apple thing,
I don't see the apple.
what do you see?
Well, it's just I'm thinking apple. Because, like, I once had a friend and we were testing it out. And I was telling her to, like, imagine a ball on a table. And then you ask them if it rolls away. I'll say yeah, because I'm just like, logically, a ball will roll away. And then if you ask next questions, like what color, what kind of ball, I will have to think about it on the fly. Whilst my friend, she was like, oh yeah, it was already purple. It was a bouncy ball. She already had it all done.
Do you see the word ball or whatever?
No.
You don't see it. You don't. What is it? What do you see?
Well, it's like, I don't understand that because I think I have a different idea of seeing, because I'm like, I should see it like in front. But then for some people, obviously, because it's imagining, it's like you don't actually see, but you kind of see.
I can see it, and
you can.
I can see it right now.
Damn.
Like,
so can you see me? Like, what? Can you only focus on one at once?
Do you see me?
do you see me?
No. What do you mean?
What do you mean? Can you? So you see ball and also me right now.
Right. If I want to see an apple on your head right now, I can see that in my head. I can't physically see it in front of my eyes, but I can see it in my head. I can see this image right now, but with an apple on your head.
Wow.
And I can make it cartoony. I can make it realistic. I can take a bite out of it.
Mine's always cartoony because I think...
Wait, so you can do it?
Well, no, when someone tells me to think about an apple, I just instantly think about a cartoon apple.
No, but you said you can't see it.
I can't. I just know in my head it's a cartoon apple. I feel like I should know. Like, I can decide.
So what do you think? Do you think the word's cartoon apple? Or do you...
I'm not thinking words. Like, I just know. It's just a fact to me.
But you can't see a cartoon apple.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Think about a cartoon apple.
Okay.
Can you see a cartoon apple?
No, but I just know to think that is one there. So I'm amusing you by being like, okay, I'm thinking cartoon apple. In my head, I'm just like, I know I have a cartoon apple. Whatever you say next will probably happen to this cartoon apple. I will not see it. My mom, when she reads, it's like a movie. Even with my friend, it's like a movie happening to them. Yeah. And then they like zone out and it comes back to words on a page.
No, yeah, that's
does not. I still love reading, but
you read a lot.
But I don't imagine. I remember when I told someone this, they're like, "So why do you read?" And I was like, "It's still fun. I love words."
Oh, that's interesting.
But like when someone, like if they ever describe a character and it's like, it's not even a character, it's not even a good description. It's just like, they're obviously clearly setting it up so you can imagine someone like blonde hair, whatever. I'll just like kind of zone out and phase over it.
Because like, you're not going to be able to picture it.
Because I just always phased over it. But then now I realize because like, I'm like, this means nothing to me. Okay, she's got blonde hair.
That's super weird.
I know she has blonde hair.
So character descriptions do nothing for you?
It's like, makes me know what they look like, but I am not seeing anything. So like I know that Katniss Everdeen, Hunger Games, has like brown hair.
But you just know that from memory.
Yeah.
You don't. Oh, well, there's another thing then. Can you remember, when you think of things that have happened to you, can you remember those things? Like the image of that?
Sometimes a little, but I think because I've lived it, I can remember seeing it.
Because you've lived it, you can remember. Right, I get you, yeah.
Well, like sometimes, even with dreams, sometimes I can see the dream, but then usually it's like the same thing. It's like I just know what happened. I just know it.
I never even thought about that. So dreams are just like...
I still dream.
And you see images?
I believe so.
You believe so?
Well, like no one really... Like what if I wake up and I'm just lying to myself?
All right.
I don't know. No one knows about dreams. Why
nobody knows about dreams.
They don't know why
I
we
have
dream.
really vivid dreams.
I get nightmares. I actually have like really
but if you're
vivid nightmares.
Wait, so all right, then you do see stuff.
So actually I do see stuff. I stopped talking about my nightmare arc was like a whole thing. Because in sixth form, my friend Josh would complain about having a nightmare, and I'd tell him to talk to me, like tell me, honey, what is it? And it's like he got shouted at by his dad, and he's upset. And I was like, bitch, that's a bad dream. That is a bad dream. And he says any dream that makes him feel bad, he's calling it a nightmare. But I was actively dreaming about like being murdered, like getting chased to the end, like. And then I was like, I would still always call it a bad dream.
I love a good murder dream.
No, but mine were always freaky.
Are you the murderer?
No.
I bet you are.
No, okay, I had this one dream, right? And it was like an all-white room. I call it my Lady Macbeth dream because I love Lady Macbeth. It was an all-white room, like no door, no ending, no beginning. And there was like a pool of blood. It was so messy. It was a pool of blood kind of in the middle. And like, like dream logic, you just kind of know stuff. So I knew something had happened and I knew it belonged to someone, but I didn't know who. So throughout the dream, like the dream is just kind of boring actually. It's like I'm trying to clean the blood, but every time like I'm cleaning, I turn back, there's more. It would never let me clean it. I'm trying so hard, but it keeps coming back. And then, but also whilst I'm cleaning, I'm trying to figure out what happened and who it happened to. And then just before I wake up, I realize what happened. I'm like, I realize it's my blood. I was the one that died.
Oh.
And then I wake up and I was like, anyway, time to go to school.
If you were the one that died.
There's no logic. Don't start. It's a dream.
Well, here's the thing, right? So that dream happened a while ago.
Yeah.
So.
And then I had to wake up the next day and go to school.
But can you still remember that dream, what it looked like?
A little. But I don't know if that's my version of seeing or your version of seeing.
That's weird. I had a dream the other night that it was like the world was going to end in 3 days, right? And everyone was like prepping for the last day the same way you prep for like a New Year's party. So people weren't like screaming and panicking and killing each other. People were just going like, oh, what are you doing for the last day? And everyone was like, oh, I don't know. I don't have any plans. It was really like mundane reaction to the end of the world.
That would be my reaction. Because it's like those damn tweets where it's like, what are you doing in this situation? Bitch, I'm just accepting my fate. Like, what am I going to do to stop the end of the world? You know what? I'm trying heroin.
That's what you're doing on the last day?
Well, I'll do it the day before so I can at least feel the heroin.
As it's like coming to earth.
Do you think that means I'll be eternally high in the afterlife? Or like, why would I do that?
So wait, when you die, you walk up to heaven with a needle hanging out, permanent.
But like, why would I do it as it's coming to earth? Then I won't even be able to feel it.
I feel like
I'll just feel a needle in my arm.
I feel like being in heaven probably feels like heroin.
Have you seen The Good Place?
I have. I've seen the first season.
The first season. You should finish it.
I got bored.
What? It's actually so lovely. It's such a good show. I have actually seen the show. So you know it's high praise. Yeah,
because you do this thing, which I'll explain for the audience, where you don't watch a show, but you watch the reels and edits and fan edits of the show, and then you ship characters that you're not even sure should be relationships.
You're cheapening it. You're like actually cheapening it.
Oh, sorry. You wealthing it up then.
Because I will. Okay, yes, I watch edits.
Yeah.
But also, I'll read the entire Wikipedia. I'll read the book before I watch. I don't know why.
Reading a book before is fine.
No, but like
you don't
I
even
still
do
have
that.
not seen Bridgerton, but I have read the books because I was like,
Well, that's fine. That's
But
normal.
no, I did it as a way to appease my friend who was like, why don't you just... No, it's because I do it... I feel like I'm researching the show instead of actually watching it. So, like, I've not seen Game of Thrones. I've read the entire WikiHow for, like, a few of the characters.
Right.
Mainly Daenerys, because obviously, like, I don't give a fuck about anyone else.
Right, but well, that's what I'm saying.
And I will know everything about the show. I'll read the Wikipedia. I'll read the BTS. I'll read the variety articles, and I will not watch that show. But the thing is, it will be as though I have watched it, and I will be a fan because I feel like I've watched it.
Yeah, but
I have essentially watched it.
No, you've not though.
I know every single thing.
Watching, like,
I know more than the people who have watched it.
Yeah, but you don't have the same experience of the music and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but like, whatever. Because like, I made a friend in high school by talking to her about Vampire Diaries. I still haven't told her I've never seen Vampire Diaries.
You just. I've just started watching Game of Thrones for the first time.
They hate women. That's why you like it.
What?
Yeah, carry on.
What the fuck? You can't throw that out.
They ruined Daenerys' story.
Well, I'm not watched Game of Thrones. Don't ruin it for me. I'm on season 1.
It's very famously known.
It's not for me. Like, I didn't know shit. I just watched Game of Thrones.
Well, it's such a
season
cultural
1 this week. Spoiler alert. I got to the end when the end of season 1 where spoilers thingy. Ed Stark gets his head chopped off.
Is that the wedding?
I don't know what that is. No, it's not the wedding. What the hell is that? So this is what I'm talking about.
So what? You know a wedding occurs. That's it.
I know there's an episode called Red Wedding, but I don't know what it is.
I don't know either. I really want to know. I think I might have to watch it just to find out because no one fucking talks about it.
It's Valentine's Day tomorrow.
And you are spending it with?
It's Valentine's Day tomorrow, and I'm spending it on a bus for 7 hours with my flatmate to go to Skye.
A very romantic
getaway. We're going to be going through Glencoe, a very beautiful part of Scotland.
I really want to see the gorge.
We should go up sometime.
That's what I said.
We all want to see the gorge.
I would really want to see a gorge. The fact that it's done through an iceberg, like, oh, you know, it'll be good.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Might go to the library because I love the library. I love
the club. The library club.
24 hours.
Let's all agree. The main library looks like it's
looks like
horrible
shit.
building.
It's meant to be brutalist.
Yeah, it's like well, actually, I heard that it's meant to look like bookshelves.
I was there with you when you heard that.
Yeah,
it was my friend that told you.
Well, I tell you what. I've never seen bookshelves that look like they're trying to withstand a bomb. What the fuck is that building?
You've not been to the right bookshops.
These are Russian bookshelves.
Why would they? Okay.
Like brutalist concrete.
It is brutalist and concrete.
It's very
and
depressing.
Also bookshelves.
So it's very grey and horrible to look at.
Quite grim.
And then even the sign outside that says library, it's like this horrible... It's on a big slab.
It's like Severance, like break room.
It is like Severance.
It's like why
it's like Lumens. Once my flat shower broke for like 2 months or something.
I can't believe you...
And I had to find a shower at the uni. But then eventually I used 40 George Square. I'm going to give some tips to some people that might need it. If you don't have a shower at your flat for whatever reason, go to 40 George Square, go downstairs. There's a room that's just like a row of showers.
Oh, so there is, yeah.
Yeah, and they're really good showers. They have a hairdryer next to them as well. They're really good. And every time I went, I always forgot my towel and I had to go back every time. Because I'm going to do it.
So don't go to 40 because Jack might be prowling about without a towel.
I'm not prowling about. I mean, I'm just hanging around.
I would call it prowling.
There's a difference between prowling, you know. I mean, is it prowling if I'm crawling around on all fours?
Without a towel.
Like, yeah,
I think just being...
Basically, I look
walking
like...
without a towel is prowling.
I look like Gollum. When if you walk across 40 Church Square, you'll see Gollum.
Okay, wait. Imagine this, right? You're dating Gollum.
You're dating Gollum.
You are
Right.
dating Gollum.
It's Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Yeah,
So.
you're dating Gollum for whatever reason, and then it's serious. You go and you're gonna go meet his parents,
Oh, okay.
and you're going to meet the parents, and as soon as you walk through the door, he just stands up straight and starts talking normally.
Oh!
What do you do? I just found that hypothetical situation so funny because it means, first of all, you're attracted to Gollum as the freak. And then, second of all, he's not even a freak.
No, wait. I never even considered. Hold on. For some reason in my head, like him being a freak was normal. I didn't even consider the fact that I'm into Gollum when he's Gollum. Like when he's Golluming.
There's, like we said before, you cannot like people, but you can still respect them, right? One thing I can respect is if a person is doing that one thing. I might not fuck with it, but you do you. So with Gollum, even if I was into him like that, it wouldn't be more of a, he's just doing his own thing. Like he's being real to himself. But then the betrayal and the fact, like, he's not even being real to himself. He's just fucking lying.
Because you're into Gollum, you're probably quite similar. You're probably crawling around too, and a little bit greasy.
No,
you probably are. You're probably ragged up and stuff.
Because the whole hypothetical situation is, you imagine you're dating Gollum. You imagine that however you will act with him. Me, I'm still being normal. You're projecting. I think you just want to walk around on your all fours, prowl about, being weird.
Listen, you listen. You walk through George Square at night. You catch me greased up. If you're on a night out, you pass me in George Square. You just look into the park that's shut at night, and I'll be in there like.
Why not do it in like the circular of McEwen Hall?
And I belong to the skateboarders of McEwen Hall.
Oh, they don't want you.
No, what do you mean? I'm their pet. You know how, like, in Harry Potter, Lucius owns Dobby, right? And he kicks him downstairs and stuff. I would be like that for the skateboarders of McEwen Hall.
On the night out, people will just throw their socks.
So during the day, I'm not allowed to, like, rummage around. The skateboarders will make me sit with them on the steps. And I'm like,
You're on a leash.
I'm on a leash.
Why are you?
I'm on a leash.
Like, Jack, stay.
Stay. I'm not Jack anymore.
Sit.
I've got another name now. Jollum. And I sit there and I like try to like grab at people's food at lunch and stuff. And then by nightfall,
you grab that Potter of fries.
Yeah, by nightfall, the skateboarders let me off the leash and they go home and they like. I'm wild. One
thing you might learn through this podcast series is Jack's memory is atrocious.
Yep.
Horrible, crazy,
but
surprising.
his sense of smell is something.
He's got the super sniffer.
I do have the yeah. Hold on. When I'm Golluming, you will notice that I'm normally like. Have you ever seen Jack and the Beanstalk? The anime from like the 90s or something?
Maybe.
Right. There was an anime version of Jack and the Beanstalk, and the giant, it was so scary. The giant in it like used to do this thing where he would crawl around on all fours and his nose would be on the floor and it would like perch up and you like.
You know what?
Really
that
scary.
Would be so you, because like I smell the blood of an Englishman. As a Scottish, you would hate like.
You're the Englishman.
Get away.
I smell the blood of someone I'm going to murder.
Don't fucking come to me on all fours.
That's what I'm doing.
Because I'm kicking you in the face.
I'm smelling out the English students when I'm
every student here.
That's true. I'm smelling out every.
Do you think there's an aura of snobbery at Edinburgh University?
That's been the hot topic of like.
Why don't they just say classism? And also, when you watch the video, they're asking the snobby students.
The BBC one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, how fucked
it's like, how do y'all find, like, everyone you could ask, you're asking the people, like, who definitely went Paula.
Yeah, they were like, everyone they asked.
I don't think so.
I'm not quite sure, actually. I don't actually think there is a lot of snobbery
I mean,
English.
nothing that I felt personally. I know, but like not me though. Like I'm English, but I'm fine. Like I'm chill.
Well,
yeah,
no,
I'm chill.
I
I'm
might
chill.
replace you.
Yeah.
Every week I'll get a new English person in.
Why are you acting like this is your pod?
Why are you acting like it's yours?
It's ours, and you are trying to replace me.
Yeah, that's a burp. Sorry.
Okay, so we are replacing Jack. We'll just get another Scotsman.
Squash. Have you just been doodling, by the way? What the fuck's going on here?
You have been sat here facing me. Why are you questioning?
I totally ignore every movement you make.
Okay, so then that's your
You know how,
problem.
like, when you don't move, a T-Rex can't see you? When you move, I can't see you.
So then how are you expecting to be Gollum at night?
We need to wrap up. Okay, thank you for tuning in, everyone. Good night. I was gonna drop that like in a
Mic
cool way, but I didn't
drop.
want to break the mic.
I'll just say it. Mic drop.